Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types would work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook. Insurance in Remsen. Stop by and see us. We sell personal and business, farm and crop, and health insurance. Offering insurance services from a variety of insurance companies, we can find the perfect fit for you. Call us today for a free quote. Visit our website or stop into our office downtown Remsen. That's Matkin Insurance in Remsen. Pinnacle Performance in Correctionville. When you want the most from your diesel, whether it's for fun or for work or on the farm, it's Pinnacle Performance. The reviews say it all. Quality work, the proper diagnostic equipment and resources for the high performance you're looking for. It's Pinnacle
Tech. We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types would work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook. Insurance in Remsen. Stop by and see us. We sell personal and business, farm and crop, and health insurance. Offering insurance services from a variety of insurance companies, we can find the perfect fit for you. Call us today for a free quote. Visit our website or stop into our office downtown Remsen. That's Matkin Insurance in Remsen. Pinnacle Performance in Correctionville. When you want the most from your diesel, whether it's for fun or for work or on the farm, it's Pinnacle Performance. The reviews say it all. Quality work, the proper diagnostic equipment and resources for the high performance you're looking for. It's Pinnacle Performance.
We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
Well, good evening, everyone, along with our producer, Adam Morse, Joe Van Gore from Bud Kemper Field in Hawarden, Iowa. We've got exciting War Eagle Conference high school baseball on tap tonight between the two last unbeaten teams in the War Eagle Conference, as the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks at 4-0 in the War Eagle Conference take on the West Sioux Falcons, who are 3-0 and 3-0 in the War Eagle Conference. Let's check those War Eagle Conference standings. Remsen St. Mary's at 4-0, West Sioux at 3-0, Akron Westfield 3-1, Hinton and Unity Christian both 2-1, Harris Lake Park 2-2, South O'Brien 1-3, Galen Catholic 0-1. Of course, their season is suspended because of COVID-19. Trinity Christian is 0-2, MMC RU is 0-3, and Hartley Melvin Sanborn is 0-3. And folks, let's check the schedule for War Eagle baseball tonight. Hartley Melvin Sanborn taking on Unity Christian, Hinton taking on Akron Westfield, South O'Brien taking on Harris Lake Park, and again here in Hawarden tonight, Remsen St. Mary's taking on West Sioux. Let's bring you the batting orders. First of all, for the home team, again 3-0 in the War Eagle Conference. Their head coach is Brian Engelman, and assisted by Shad Koprock. Leading off and playing second base, Bryce Koprock. Batting second, the shortstop, Blake Van Balagoyan. Batting third, the center fielder, Austin Wilbert. Batting cleanup is the pitcher, Seth Salter. Batting fifth for the Falcons, the catcher, Levi Kopmans. Batting sixth, the left fielder, Aiden Sweeshow. Batting seventh, the third baseman, Dylan Wiggins. Batting eighth, the first baseman, Jordan Mueller. And batting ninth for the Falcons is the right fielder, Mason Koprock. For the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks, again 4-0 in the War Eagle Conference. Head coach is Dean Harpenow, assisted by Tyler Delperdang and Brady Harpenow. Leading off is the third baseman, Spencer Shorg. Batting second, the shortstop, Blaine Harpenow. Batting third is Kyler Walschmidt. He is catching tonight. Batting cleanup for the Hawks is the pitcher, Jackson Bunkers. Batting fifth, the first baseman, Braden Rickey. Batting sixth, the left fielder, Xavier Gallus. Batting seventh, the center fielder, Jeremy Koink. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Jake Anderson. And batting ninth for the Hawks and playing second base is Levi Waldschmidt. Noah Schrader is not in the batting order, but he is playing right field tonight. Let's check West Sioux defensively as West Sioux is being introduced. Aiden Sweeshow is at left. Or, folks, we will pause for the playing of our national anthem.
Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types would work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook. Insurance in Remsen. Stop by and see us. We sell personal and business, farm and crop, and health insurance. Offering insurance services from a variety of insurance companies, we can find the perfect fit for you. Call us today for a free quote. Visit our website or stop into our office downtown Remsen. That's Matkin Insurance in Remsen.
All right, finishing up defensively for West Sioux, again, Aiden Sweeshow in left, Austin Wilbert in center, Mason Koprock is in right. Around the horn, Dylan Wiggins at third. Blake Van Balliogoyan is at short. Bryce Koprock is at second, and Jordan Mueller is at first. The battery of Levi Kopmans, the catcher, and again pitching for West Sioux, number 12, Seth Sulker. As we check the statistics on him, he has pitched in just one game, but a complete game. Opponents are batting 154. He's given up 4 hits, 4 runs, 1 earned. He struck out 12 and walked 3. So again, Seth Sulker, the right-hander on the hill for West Sioux, he will face Spencer Shorg, Blaine Harpenow, and Skylar Waldschmidt at the top of the St. Mary's order here on a beautiful, beautiful night for baseball here in Hawarden. I mean, folks, sunny, 79 degrees. They say the wind is from the southwest at 6, but I doubt it. Now the flag a little bit kicking up in left center field, but just an outstanding night for baseball. Of course, chance of rain in the area tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night in the tri-state area, and then it gets hot and humid starting next week. So we'll certainly look forward to that coming up next week. Okay, just about ready to begin. Spencer Shorg stepping in for West Sioux, or for Remsen St. Mary's, the third baseman, right-handed hitter, wearing number 10. And the first pitch of the ball game, missing for ball 1. First pitch at 7:33. Again, sunny, 79 degrees, southwest winds at 6. The wind by Sulker and the pitch in for a strike, and Shorg with a count of 1 ball and 1 strike on him. Spencer batting .545. He has a home run, the only one on the team so far, and 5 RBIs. Here's a swing and a foul off to the right and out of play, and the count is 1-2. Again, both teams undefeated coming into tonight's game. Remsen St. Mary's has defeated South O'Brien 10-6, Hinton 6-2. Their game against Newell Fonda last Thursday was canceled due to weather. They've beaten Harris Lake Park 11-0, and then on Monday night in Remsen beat Trinity Christian 9-0. 2-2 pitch, swing and a bouncer toward third. Wiggins up with it, can't make the play though, and Shorg is safe at first on the error on West Sioux third baseman Dylan Wiggins. And that brings up the number 2 batter for the Hawks, the shortstop Blaine Harpenow, right-handed hitter, wearing number 14. Blaine batting .400 with 2 RBIs coming into tonight's game. The pitch outside and low for ball 1. Skylar Waldschmidt, the catcher for St. Mary's, waiting on deck. Remsen St. Mary's with a runner at first and nobody out, just underway here in the top of the first inning here in Hawarden. Sulker from the stretch with the runner at first and the pitch. Swing and a bouncer outside of first. And the count is 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1 ball and 1 strike to Blaine Harpenow with Spencer Shorg at first and nobody out. Shorg with a decent lead in the pitch, swinging a fly ball center field, but an easy play for Austin Wilbert. Takes a couple steps back. So Blaine Harpenow flies to center for out number 1 of the Remsen St. Mary's first, and that brings up the number 3 batter, the catcher Skylar Waldschmidt, right-handed hitter, wearing number 20. Skylar batting .385, 4 RBIs so far in their 4 games. And the pitch by Sulker outside. Nice snag by the catcher Levi Kopmans, and it's ball 1. A peek at first by Sulker and the pitch. Swinging a foul back to the screen. 1 ball and 1 strike. So again, West Sioux 3-0, 3-0 in the War Eagle Conference. Remsen St. Mary's 4-0 and 4-0 in the War Eagle Conference. Count on Waldschmidt is 1 ball and 1 strike. Sulker ready. And the 1-1 swing and a long, loud foul out to the right. And the count is 1-2. So 1 ball and 2 strikes to Skylar Waldschmidt. Jackson Bunkers, the cleanup batter and starting pitcher for Remsen St. Mary's, is waiting on deck. The 1-2 pitch just missed inside, and the count 2-2. Matter of fact, Skylar had to kind of back up a little bit to avoid that one hitting his hands. The look at first by Sulker. 2-2 pitch. Up high, here goes a runner to second, and the throw is in time. An offline throw, but Bryce Koprock at second just grabbed it and tagged Spencer Shorg. So there's quickly 2 down now on a caught stealing 2-4. That retires Shorg, trying to steal second. 3-2 pitch, swing and a bouncer, and that's up the middle for the first base hit of the ball game. So coulda, shoulda, woulda. If Spencer Shorg had successfully taken second, he might have come around to score. But yet, it's the first hit of the game for either team. Waldschmidt at first with 2 down. Here comes the cleanup batter, Jackson Bunkers, the pitcher. Right-handed hitter wearing number 13, batting .222 with 4 RBIs so far this season. No score, top of the first, 2 out, 1 on. So Sulker, as runner leads from first. And Brendan Fish is the courtesy runner for Waldschmidt at first for Remsen St. Mary's. Here's the 1-0 outside, and another good snag by Kopman's behind the dish, and the count 2-0. If Jackson Bunker should find a place to put it, Braden Rickey, the Hawks first baseman, the number 9-5 hitter, waiting on deck. 2-0, right down the pike for a strike, and the count is 2 balls and 1 strike. Fish away from first in the pitch, in for a strike, and the count 2-2. So for the first time tonight, a round of 2s at 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 1 on. Top of the first, no score between Remsen St. Mary's and West Sioux in War Eagle Conference baseball. And here's a bouncer toward short. And the easy dish to second. Then Balagoyan to Koprock for the force on Fish, and the side is retired. In the inning, no runs, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of the first inning. It's Remsen St. Mary's nothing, and West Sioux coming to bat. We'll be back after this from Fuller Digital Solutions.
Pinnacle Performance in Correctionville. When you want the most from your diesel, whether it's for fun or for work or on the farm, it's Pinnacle Performance. The reviews say it all. Quality work, the proper diagnostic equipment and resources for the high performance you're looking for. It's Pinnacle Performance.
We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends, and EverTech has been there when others haven't, and we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
We go to the bottom of the first inning. No score between Remsen St. Mary's and West Sioux. Remsen St. Mary's defensively, Xavier Gallison left, Jeremy Koink in center, and Noah Schrader in right. Spencer Shorg at third, Blaine Harpenow at short, Levi Waldschmidt at second. At first base is Braden Rickey, the battery of Skylar Waldschmidt, the catcher, and right-handed throwing, Jackson Bunkers, number 13 on the mound for Remsen St. Mary's, facing Bryce Koprock, Blake Van Balagoyan, and Austin Wilbert here in the bottom of the first for West Sioux. So here's the first pitch of the bottom of the inning, and it misses to Bryce Koprock, the second baseman, right-handed hitter wearing number 3, and it's 1-0. Here's the pitch, missing for ball 2, 2-0 the count. Bryce batting .556 with 6 RBIs so far this season. We'll give you the pitching stats for Jackson Bunkers in a moment, as there's a pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-1. Jackson, 2 games. He's 1-0. He has 7 innings pitched. And now the count 3 balls and 1 strike to Koprock, leading off for the Falcons here in the bottom of the first. The 3-1 in for a strike, and the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. So again, Bunkers has appeared in 2 games. He's started 1-0, 7 innings pitched. He's given up a hit with 11 strikeouts and 4 walks. Opponents are batting just .045 against him. And there's a pitch outside, ball 4. Bryce Koprock leads off the West Sioux, bottom of the first with a walk, and it brings up the number 2 batter, Blake Van Balagoyan, the shortstop, right-handed hitter wearing number 6. Blake batting .400 with 3 RBIs coming into tonight's game. Bunkers from the stretch for the first time tonight, and the pitch. Swing and a pop-up right side, foul territory. Who wants it? And Rickey, the first baseman, had a beat on it, but it kind of turned him around, and he couldn't make the catch. So it just falls as a harmless strike, and it's 1-0. So 0-1 to Van Balagoyan. Runner at first with nobody out. And the pitch, missing for a 1-ball, 1-strike count. West Sioux has defeated Hartley Melvin Sanborn 22-3, defeated Galen Catholic 10-4, and beat South O'Brien 11-0. Here's a throw over to first, and the runner back. So again, the last 2 undefeated teams in the War Eagle Conference battling in Haywarden on a beautiful Wednesday night for baseball. 1-1 pitch with the runner going, bouncing ball outside of third, and the count 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, runner at first, and nobody out. Bottom of the first. And the 1-2 pitch, swing and a foul, as Van Balagoyan just got a piece of it to stay alive at 1-2. Austin Wilbert, the West Sioux center fielder and number 3 batter, waiting on deck. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3 at a high fastball. That is strikeout number 12 on the season for Jackson Bunkers of St. Mary's. 1 away in the Falcons, bottom of the first with a runner on. And it brings up the number 3 batter, the center fielder, Austin Wilbert, right-handed hitter wearing number 4, batting .400 with 6 RBIs so far this season. Bunkers from the stretch, taking his time, and now the pitch. A beauty of a curve in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Couple looks at first by Bunkers to Koprock. Here's a swing and a fly ball right center field, and that will fall in for extra bases. Center fielder Jeremy Koink will get it in. Rounding third and headed for home. There will be a play, and the runner is safe. Austin Wilbert with an RBI double to right center field. Hit well, and Bryce Koprock scores all the way from first as West Sioux leads 1-0. There was a play at the plate, but Waldschmidt couldn't quite get the tag down in time as Wilbert delivers an RBI double, and it brings up the number 4 batter, the pitcher, Seth Sulker, right-handed hitter wearing number 12, batting .500 with 4 runs batted in. So 1-0 West Sioux with 1 out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the first inning. So each team has a hit in the game, but West Sioux with an RBI double from Wilbert to score the first run of the game. Here's the pitch. Oh, the umpire, our home plate umpire, as we understand, is Darwin Needs. The bases umpire, Kevin McGregor. Like Darwin Needs was about to call a strike, but then he called the pitch high, and it's 1-0. And the pitch. Fastball popped up in the infield, and second baseman Levi Waldschmidt will make the catch, and there's 2 down. Sulker pops up to second for out number 2, and here comes the number 5 batter, the catcher, Levi Kopmans, right-handed hitter wearing number 9. Levi batting .545 with 6 RBIs so far this season. So the guys at the top of the order for the Falcons batting well and driving runs in. Here's the pitch outside for ball 1. So 1-0 West Sioux here in the bottom of the first inning. Runner at second with 2 down. As Bunkers okays the sign from Waldschmidt. And the 1-0. Swing and a pop-up right side. Right fielder Noah Schrader's got a beat on it. He will make the catch, and that retires the side, but not before West Sioux takes the lead. They will score 1 run on 1 hit. There were no errors and 1 left. We played an inning in War Eagle Conference High School Baseball in Hawarden, Iowa. It's West Sioux 1, Remsen St. Mary's nothing. Back after this for Fuller Digital Solutions.
Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types will work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook. Insurance in Remsen. Stop by and see us. We sell personal and business, farm and crop, and health insurance. Offering insurance services from a variety of insurance companies, we can find the perfect fit for you. Call us today for a free quote. Visit our website or stop into our office downtown Remsen. That's Matkin Insurance in Remsen.
We go to the top of the second inning here at Bud Kemper Field in Hawarden, War Eagle Conference Baseball, with West Sioux leading Remsen St. Mary's 1-0. Braden Rickey, Xavier Gallus, and Jeremy Koink, 5, 6, and 7 for the Hawks to face Seth Sulker, who did give up a single, and their defense had an error, but Remsen failed to score. So here comes Rickey, the first baseman, batting 5th, the right-handed hitter wearing number 26, batting .111, but 4 RBIs so far this season. So Seth Sulker to the line, and the first pitch at the top of the second is line foul, out of play, and it's 0-1. We'll have St. Mary's baseball Monday night in Remsen in War Eagle Conference action against Unity Christian. Expect that game to start about 7:30 Monday night on Fuller Digital Solutions. There's a swing and a miss. And quickly, Braden Rickey down in the count 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff batter, Rickey. And the pitch by Seth Salker outside, and it's 1-2. The Remsen St. Mary's softball team, undefeated on the season, is up the road in Ireton, taking on West Sioux. 1-2 pitch, low, and the count 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, our umpires behind the plate, Darwin Needs, and on the bases, Kevin McGregor. Time is called as the foul ball at the net is retrieved. And now Braden Rickey steps back in. Salker to the line, and the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and there's one away. That is strikeout number 1 of the game for Seth Salker of West Sioux. 1 away in the Remsen St. Mary's second. And it brings up the number 6 batter, the left fielder, Xavier Gallus, right-handed hitter wearing number 33, batting 111 with 3 RBIs so far this season. There's a swing and a miss, strike 1. Again, Seth Salker now with 13 strikeouts on the season. The 1-strike pitch, swing and a foul back. And Salker up in the count on Gallus, 0-2. St. Mary's, as you see, wearing the blue tops, the white pants. West Sioux in the red and blue tops with the white pants. 0-2 pitch, outside to Gallus. And it's 1-2. And Salker likes to work quickly. Right back with the 1-2 pitch to Gallus. Low, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Salker with the sign from Levi Kopmans, and the 1-2 pitch missing for ball 2, 2-2 the count. Jeremy Koink, the Hawks center fielder, waiting on deck. The wind and the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a fly ball left center field, and that one is going to be off the fence for extra bases as Xavier stumbled at first, but still manages to get to second base. I mean, Xavier might have had a chance to round second to take a look at third, but he stumbled at first, but managed to get up and make it into a double. So with a runner at second and 1 out in the St. Mary's second, with St. Mary's trailing West Sioux 1-0. Here comes the number 7 batter, the center fielder, Jeremy Koink, right-handed hitter wearing number 21. Koink batting .300 with 3 RBIs so far this season. He's squaring around a bunt. He'll pull back, and the pitch misses for a 1-0 count. Jake Anderson, the DH for St. Mary's, waiting on deck. Again, our producer this evening, Adam Morse. And the 1-0 low for ball 2, 2-0 the count. The look at second by Salker in the pitch, and it hit him. Jeremy Koink, coinked, or I better not try that, folks, but Jeremy's on with a hit batsman, the first for either starting pitcher. So St. Mary's has something cooking with 2 on and 1 out for the number 8 batter, the designated hitter, Jake Anderson, a right-handed hitter wearing number 11. Jake with no average so far, but he has driven in a run. Again, Spencer Shorg at the top of the order for Remsen St. Mary's as the only home run for the Hawks so far this season. St. Mary's has a team batting .255, 27 runs batted in their first 4 games of the season. So a quick visit to the mound by head coach Brian Engelman to his starting pitcher Seth Sulker. Runners take their lead at first and second, and Sulker will check second. And the first pitch to Anderson, low, and a passed ball will move up the runners. Xavier Gallus will get to third and Coink to second. Well, now ruled stolen base. There's a swing and a foul off to the right by Anderson, and the count is 1 ball and 1 strike. I had thought that West Sioux catcher Levi Koppmans had just dropped the ball, but in now retrospect, both Xavier Gallus at second and Jeremy Coink at first were going. 1-1 pitch coming. Here's a bunt try, and it's foul. They tried the squeeze, and they have tried that. They tried that, I believe, last Wednesday against Hinton, but the runner was thrown out at home. So the count 1-2 to Anderson. So you would think that the bunt now is now off. Gallus at third, Coink at second in the pitch. Swing and a bouncer towards second. A run will score. Here's a throw to first in time. And there's 2 down, but the game is tied. Jake Anderson, a 4-3 RBI ground out for out number 2, scoring Gallus from third and moving Coink to third. And here comes the number 9 hitter, Levi Waldschmidt, the second baseman, right-handed hitter wearing number 2, batting .143 with a run batted in. The pitch by Sulker up high for ball 1. So Remsen St. Mary's and West Sioux tied at 1 here in the bottom of the first inning, or top of the second inning, and the pitch in for a strike, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Top of the order, and Spencer Shorg would be next. The 1-1 pitch outside, and a bluff throw to third chases Jeremy Coink back, and the count is 2 balls and 1 strike. The 2-1, swing and a foul, and the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So for the second time in this game, deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, runner at third, 1 in, score tied at 1. Here in the top of the second, Sulker ready. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a comebacker right to Sulker. Easy play to first to retire the side. Levi Waldschmidt retired 1-3 for out number 3, but Remsen St. Mary's ties it up with a run on a hit. There were no errors and 1 left. We go to the bottom of the second. It's Remsen St. Mary's 1, West Sioux 1 in War Eagle Conference Baseball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Pinnacle Performance in Correctionville. When you want the most from your diesel, whether it's for fun or for work or on the farm, it's Pinnacle Performance. The reviews say it all. Quality work, the proper diagnostic equipment and resources for the high performance you're looking for. It's Pinnacle Performance.
We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends, and EverTech has been there when others haven't, and we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
We go to the bottom of the second inning with Remsen St. Mary's and West Sioux tied at 1. Aiden Sweeshow to lead it off for the Falcons here in the bottom of the second, batting sixth. The left fielder, left-handed hitter wearing number 14. He's batting 143 with a couple RBIs so far. Count is 1-0. Jackson bunkers to the line in the pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. 6, 7, and 8 for the Falcons here in the bottom of the second after Sweeshow, Dylan Wiggins, and Jordan Mueller. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a foul straight back, and it's 1-2. Again, Remsen St. Mary's softball, undefeated so far this season, up at West Sioux. They're playing in Ireton. The 1-2 pitch, up high, 2 balls and 2 strikes to Aiden Sweeshow, leading off for West Sioux here in the bottom of the second with a 1-1 tie. 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Second strikeout of the game for Jackson Bunkers of Remsen St. Mary's. One away in the West Sioux second for the number 7 batter, the third baseman Dylan Wiggins, right-handed hitter wearing number 10. He is batting .286 with 4 runs batted in so far this season. Bunkers okays the sign from Waldschmidt, and the big sweeping curve in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Here's the 1-strike pitch. Strike on the outside corner. Quickly 0-2. Jordan Mueller, the Falcons' third baseman, or first baseman, and number 9 hitter, waiting on deck. Bunkers to the line, the 0-2 pitch. Outside and low, 1-2. In the JV game, by the way, Remsen St. Mary's beat West Sioux 10-1. In 5 innings. 1-2 pitch. Fastball outside, and it's 2-2 to Dylan Wiggins. Bunkers right back with the 2-2 pitch outside, and the count now full at 3-2. So after getting on top 0-2, Dylan Wiggins has coaxed the count full. Bunkers ready. And the payoff pitch. Low ball 4. He lost him. Second walk of the game given up by Bunkers of the Hawks. Brings up the number 8 batter, the first baseman Jordan Mueller. Right-handed hitter wearing number 5. Jordan with no average, but he does have a run batted in. 1-1 tie here in the top of the second. 1 out, 1 on. Bunkers from the stretch with the runner at first in the pitch. Outside and high for ball 1. Mason Koprock, the number 9 hitter and right fielder, waiting on deck. Here's the 1-0. Right down Broadway, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. The look at first by Bunkers. Now another look. And a throw to first. And Dylan Wiggins back in time. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. And 1 ball and 2 strikes. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 on. We're in the bottom of the second. Remsen St. Mary's and West Sioux tied at 1. And Bunkers with the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and there's 2 down. Third strikeout of the game, the second this inning for Bunkers of Remsen St. Mary's. And here comes the number 9 hitter, the right fielder Mason Koprock, right-handed hitter wearing number 11. He is batting .429 with an RBI so far this season. So West Sioux once through the order on a beautiful Wednesday night for baseball here in Hayward. The pitch, a little high, ball 1. Remsen St. Mary's will have the top of the order coming up in the top of the third. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. West Sioux with a run in the bottom of the first. Remsen St. Mary's with a run in the top of the second. We're tied at 1. 1-1 pitch, swing and a drive into right field for a base hit. Wiggins will stop at second. Mason Koprock with a 2-out single to right. And so with 2 on and 2 out, it brings up the top of the order. And Bryce Koprock, who walked and eventually came around to score in the RBI double by Austin Wilbert in the first. So no official at bat, but a run scored for Bryce. 1-1 tie here in the bottom of the second. And the pitch. Missing up high, and it's 1-0. Bunkers okays the sign from Waldschmidt, checks second, and the 1-0. Strike, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Dylan Wiggins at second, Mason Koprock at first for West Sioux, 2 down. In a 1-1 tie here in the bottom of the second. Bunkers ready. The 1-1 to Bryce Koprock. Swing and a sky-high pop-up. Who wants it? Bunkers in the home plate area will make the catch, stumble down, but the catch is made to retire the side. In the inning, no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 left. We go to the third in War Eagle Conference Baseball. A good one so far. Remsen St. Mary's won, West Sioux won from Fuller Digital Solutions.
Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types will work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook. Insurance in Remsen. Stop by and see us. We sell personal and business, farm and crop, and health insurance. Offering insurance services from a variety of insurance companies, we can find the perfect fit for you. Call us today for a free quote. Visit our website or stop into our office downtown Remsen. That's Matkin Insurance in Remsen.
We go to the top of the third inning. Remsen St. Mary's won, West Sioux won in War Eagle Conference Baseball. Top of the order, Spencer Shore, Blaine Harpenow, and Skylar Waldschmidt to face Seth Selker of the Falcons. Shorg reached on an error, but was caught stealing second, so officially 0 for 1. The pitch by Selker, swinging a foul for strike 1. Blaine Harpenow and Skylar Waldschmidt to follow for the Hawks here in the top of the third in a 1-1 tie. The pitch by Selker right down in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. So 0-2 on Shorg at the top of the order for Remsen St. Mary's, leading off the third in a 1-1 tie. 0-2 pitch, swing and a foul. Look out. And we'll do it again at 0-2. Selker with the 0-2 pitch outside, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's a liner to the shortstop, Blake Van Balagoyen, caught for out number 1. Spencer Shorg with a soft liner to short for out number 1 of the Remsen St. Mary's third. Here comes Blaine Harpenau, who flew out to center in the first. He's 0 for 1. Remsen St. Mary's 1 and West Sioux 1 here in the top of the third in War Eagle Conference baseball. And hit by a pitch is Blaine. That is the second hit batsman by Seth Selker of West Sioux. So with a runner at first and 1 out, here's Skylar Waldschmidt, who singled and was forced at second to end the first. He is 1 for 1. Remsen St. Mary's 2 hits. West Sioux 2 hits. Both each have a single and a double tonight. Selker from the stretch, and the pitch missing for ball 1. The 1-0 in for a strike, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike to Waldschmidt. Jackson Bunkers waiting on deck. Here's a swing and a pop-up left side. Left fielder Aiden Swishow running in will make the catch, and there's 2 down. Waldschmidt flies to left for out number 2 of the Remsen St. Mary's third, and here's Jackson Bunkers. Reached on a fielder's choice in the first. He's 0 for 1. Hawks 1, Falcons 1. Selker from the stretch, and the pitch way outside and low. Wild pitch will get Blaine Harpenau to second. First wild pitch uncorked by either starting pitcher tonight. So a runner in scoring position for Remsen St. Mary's with 2 down and a 1-0 count on Jackson Bunkers. The pitch by Selker, cued foul into the grass toward the Remsen St. Mary's dugout, and the count 1 ball and 1 strike. So Blaine Harpenau at second with 2 down, 1-1 pitch coming from Selker. And here it is. Outside for ball 2, 2-1 the count. The 2-1, swing and a foul. And for the third time tonight, we've got a 2-ball, 2-strike, 2-out count. Runner at second, top of the third. Remsen St. Mary's 1 and West Sioux 1 here in Haywarden. Selker ready. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a drive right field. Mason Kopic will make the catch. Yes, he will. Mason Kopic with a great catch and right. Put a star beside that one, Falcon fans, to retire the side. Otherwise, it would have been 2-1 Remsen St. Mary's. So in the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the third. Remsen St. Mary's 1, West Sioux 1 in War Eagle Conference Baseball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Pinnacle Performance in Correctionville. When you want the most from your diesel, whether it's for fun or for work or on the farm, it's Pinnacle Performance. The reviews say it all. Quality work, the proper diagnostic equipment and resources for the high performance you're looking for. It's Pinnacle Performance.
EverTech, we believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
We go to the bottom of the third, tied at 1 between Remsen St. Mary's and West Sioux. Blake Van Balagoyen to lead it off for the Falcons here in the bottom of the third, and the first pitch of the bottom of the third by Jackson Bunkers of the Hawks misses for ball 1. Blake struck out swinging back in the first. He's 0 for 1. It's 2, 3, and 4 for the Falcons here in the bottom of the third in a 1-1 tie. Here's a pitch outside, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. Again coming in, Jackson Bunkers with 11 strikeouts. He's got 3 so far tonight. There's a swing and a miss. And it is 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Low and skipping past catcher Skylar Waldschmidt, and the count 2 balls and 1 strike. Austin Wilbert, Seth Selker will follow here in the third. Here's a swing and a foul back to the netting, and the count leveled at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And folks, it is literally calm. How many days can you count in the summer when it is so calm like this? Here's a swing and a foul as Van Balagoyen giving Jackson Bunkers a battle. The count is 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bunkers with the sign. Another 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. Breaking ball at the knees on the outside corner as Van Balagoyen caught looking for the 4th strikeout of the game for Bunkers, 1 away in the West Sioux third for Austin Wilbert, the center fielder. RBI double back in the first. He's a solid 1 for 1. 1-1 tie, bottom of the third. And the pitch. Outside for ball 1. One 0 pitch. There's the and the count 1 ball and 1 strike to Wilbert. Beautiful day today. I think it got into the low 80s, but upper 80s to around 90. The forecast for tomorrow. 1-1 pitch, strike, and it's 1-2. Jackson loves that breaking ball, that curve, and that has caught a couple of the Falcons looking. So Bunkers has the sign he likes in the pitch, high for ball 2, 2-2 the count. Again at Bud Kemper Field in Hayward, Iowa. Lights are on. Shadows now covering the infield. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a drive into the left field corner, and that is all the way for extra bases. Heading into second is Wilbert. He is 2 for 2 with 2 doubles. The 3rd hit of the game for West Sioux. So that brings up Seth Selker, who popped up to second back in the first. He's 0 for 1. So Austin Wilbert with 2 of West Sioux's 3 hits, both of them doubles. So here comes Selker. Bunkers from the stretch. The runner at second. Bunkers to the wind, and a swing and a foul straight back over our heads for strike 1. Bunkers taking his time with the runners on base. A couple looks, and the 0-1 check swing foul toward the Remsen St. Mary's dugout, and the count is 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner at second, bottom of the third. Remsen St. Mary's and West Sioux tied at 1 in War Eagle Conference softball. And now time is called as Bunkers wants Waldschmidt to go through the signs again. 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. I think Salker was expecting the breaking ball, but he got the fastball. Second strikeout of the inning. Fifth strikeout of the game for Jackson Bunkers of the Hawks, and it brings up Levi Kopic, who flew out to right back in the first to end the first. He is 0 for 1. 1-1 tie between Remsen St. Mary's and West Sioux. Runner at second, that's Austin Wilbert, with 2 down. And the pitch. A bender for a strike, and it's 0-1. Again coming in, West Sioux, 3-0, 3-0 in the War Eagle. Remsen St. Mary's, 4-0, 4-0 in the War Eagle Conference. Here's the 0-1. Strike, and it's quickly 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, runner at second, bottom of the third, 1-1 tie. As Jackson Bunkers of the Hawks looks to end it here against Levi Kopic. And the 0-2 pitch, swing and a foul. Levi catches a piece of it to stay alive at 0-2. We see to the right of the scoreboard here at Bud Kemper Field the pitch count. And it's just about even. Here is the 56th pitch by Bunkers, and it's up high for a 1-2 count. So now both Jackson Bunkers of Remsen St. Mary's and Seth Salker of West Sioux have thrown 56 pitches through 3 innings. But the third isn't quite done. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a foul going out of play. And almost a nice two-handed catch by a St. Mary's fan. Almost, I should say. And it's 1-2. So Austin Wilbert still at second. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a bouncer right side, taken by the second baseman from his knees. Levi Waldschmidt to Braden Rickey. Great play by Waldschmidt going to his left, throwing out Kopic from his knees to retire the side. So West Sioux leaves a runner at second. They do not score. No runs on a hit, no errors, 1 left. We've played 3. We go to the 4th. Remsen St. Mary's 1, West Sioux nothing on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types would work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook. Insurance in Remsen. Stop by and see us. We sell personal and business, farm and crop, and health insurance. Offering insurance services from a variety of insurance companies, we can find the perfect fit for you. Call us today for a free quote. Visit our website or stop into our office downtown Remsen. That's Matkin Insurance in Remsen.
We go to the top of the 4th inning with Remsen St. Mary's and West Sioux tied at 1. We understand up in Ireton in War Eagle Conference softball, West Sioux leads Remsen St. Mary's 5-3. Again, the Hawks undefeated going into that game. Braden Rickey, Xavier Gallus, Jeremy Koink, 5, 6, and 7 to face Seth Salker of West Sioux here in the top of the 4th. As Salker so far has thrown 56 pitches. His counterpart for Remsen St. Mary's, Jackson Bunkers, has thrown 58. So here comes Braden Rickey, who started off the second with a swinging strikeout, and he's 0-1. 1-1 tie as we begin the top of the fourth. The pitch, and it's a strike from Salker to Rickey, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 low, and 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Did it hit him? Yes, it did. Pitch inside and low. Must have grazed the leg of Braden Rickey. That is the third hit batsman by Seth Salker of West Sioux tonight. So with a runner at first and nobody out in the Remsen St. Mary's fourth, here's Xavier Gallus. Doubled and scored in the second to tie it. He is 1 for 1. The pitch outside, ball 1. So Salker from the stretch with Rickey at first in the pitch. Low and outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Jeremy Koink, the center fielder, waiting on deck. Here's the 2-0, right down Broadway, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Third baseman Dylan Wiggins a little bit in. The 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes to Xavier Gallus. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs, runner at first. Still a 1-1 tie between the Hawks and the Falcons. 2-2 pitch, low and the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Runner away from first, and the 3-2 pitch fouled back to the screen, and we're still full at 3-2. So another 3-2 pitch coming to Xavier Gallus from Seth Salker. The look at Rickey at first. Another payoff pitch. Strike 3 called, and there's 1 away. That is the second strikeout of the game for Seth Salker of West Sioux. 1 away in the Remsen St. Mary's fourth for Jeremy Koink, who was hit by a pitch left at third in the second, so no official at bat. Salker now up to 66 pitches in the game, as Jeremy squares around to bunt, and it's up the first baseline. It's a beauty. Underhands it to first for the sacrifice to put Rickey at second. A 1-3 sacrifice for out number 2, and that'll bring up the DH Jake Anderson. RBI ground out to second, back in the second. He's 0 for 1, but with a run batted in. 1-1 tie between Remsen St. Mary's and West Sioux here in Haywarden in the pitch. Low and a nice stop by Kopic behind the dish, and the count is 1-0. Here's a swing and a chopper foul outside of third, past head coach Dean Harpenow, and the count is 1 ball and 1 strike. Salker with the sign from Levi Kopic. The 1-1 pitch low, or no, a strike. And the count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out, runner at second, 1-1 tie in the top of the 4th, and a good one here in Haywarden on this Wednesday night. Sulker looking to end the inning here in the 1-2 pitch. Low, a 2-2 count. So for the 4th time tonight, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, runner at second, top of the 4th, 1-1 tie. 2-2 pitch. Low, and a full count with first base open. So Jake Anderson battling here with a runner at second and 2 down in a 1-1 tie. Sulker ready. The payoff pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3rd strikeout of the game for Sulker, and the 2nd this inning to retire Remsen St. Mary's here in the top of the 4th. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. We're halfway through, scheduled for 7. Remsen St. Mary's 1, West Sioux 1 on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Pinnacle Performance in Correctionville. When you want the most from your diesel, whether it's for fun or for work or on the farm, it's Pinnacle Performance. The reviews say it all. Quality work, the proper diagnostic equipment and resources for the high performance you're looking for. It's Pinnacle Performance.
We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
We go to the bottom of the 4th inning in a 1-1 tie. Aiden Sweesow to lead it off for the Falcons. He struck out swinging to begin the 2nd, so he's 0 for 1. And the first pitch from Jackson Bunkers of the St. Mary's Hawks is a ball. It's 1-0. Try to give you a line score halfway through the game here, and here's a swing and a miss, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. So for Remsen St. Mary's, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They have left 4 on through 3.5. The 1-1 pitch by Bunkers, swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. West Sioux through 3 innings here, 1 run on 3 hits. They have 1 error. They have left 4 on base, and that's through 3. So we're halfway through, and there's a swing and a miss, strike 3. 6 strikeouts in the game for Jackson Bunkers of Remsen St. Mary's, 1 away in the West Sioux 4th for the 3rd baseman Dylan Wiggins. Wiggins walked back in the 2nd, so no official at bat as of yet for Dylan. West Sioux with a run in the 1st. Remsen St. Mary's with a run in the 2nd. That's it. And here's a pitch low from Bunkers to Wiggins, and it's 1-0. The 1-0. Swing and a drive into right field, and this one will fall in for extra bases. Dylan Wiggins on his way to 2nd as the throw comes in from right fielder Noah Schrader. That is the 3rd double out of the 4 hits that West Sioux has tonight. So with a runner at 2nd and 1 out, here comes the first baseman Jordan Mueller, who struck out swinging back in the 2nd. He is 0 for 1. So 4 hits now for West Sioux. 3 of them have been doubles, including an RBI double in the 1st. The look at 2nd by Bunkers and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Mason Kopic waiting on deck. The 0-1 from Bunkers. Swing and a miss. And quickly 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner at second. We're in the bottom of the 4th. Remsen St. Mary's and West Sioux tied at 1. The 0-2 by Jackson. Swing and a drive, right field, coming in. Schrader makes the catch in shallow right, and there's 2 down. Mueller flies out to right for out number 2, and it's up to Mason Kopic to try to drive Dylan Wiggins in. He singled in the number 9 spot back in the 2nd. He is 1 for 1. Again, 4 hits for West Sioux, just 2 for Remsen St. Mary's so far tonight. And the pitch. High for ball 1. Here's a pitch low, and it's 2-0. So 2-0 on Mason Kopic. And the 2-0, swing and a foul, back and out of play, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Looking ahead, the top of the 5th for Remsen St. Mary's, 9-1-2. Levi Waldschmidt, Spencer Shorg, and Blaine Harpenow. The 2-1, swing and a drive into center field. That will fall in for a base hit. Runner around third. Here comes the throw. It is offline. Here goes a runner to second. It is over the head of everybody. Here going to third is Mason Kopic, and he will stop there on a throwing error. So an RBI single by Mason Kopic. That scores Dylan Wiggins from second to make it 2-1 West Sioux. Kopic will reach third on a 2-base error on the throw to center field by Skylar Waldschmidt. So that's the first Remsen St. Mary's error. Here's the top of the order, and Bryce Kopic, who walked and scored in the first, popped up to the pitcher to end the second. 2-1 West Sioux here, now in the bottom of the 4th in the pitch. Swing and a bouncer left side, base hit. A 3-1 West Sioux lead. 2-out RBI single to score Mason Kopic from third. Bryce Kopic with the second hit this inning and the 5th hit of the game. Back-to-back RBI singles, and West Sioux leads 3-1. Here comes Blake Van Balagoyen, who struck out swinging in the first, struck out looking in the third. Throw to first, and the runner back. And all of this coming with 2 down. Aiden Sweesow struck out. Dylan Wiggins doubled. Jordan Mueller flied out to right, and then Mason Kopic with a RBI single to score Wiggins, and now Bryce Kopic at the top of the order with an RBI single. Here goes a runner to second. Stolen base by Bryce Kopic, the first stolen base of the night for West Sioux. So 3-1 West Sioux here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Jackson bunkers a couple looks at second, and one more look, and the 1-0 to Van Balagoyen is up high for ball 2, 2-0 the count. .74 pitches now on the side of Jackson bunkers of Remsen St. Mary's, and the 2-0. Swing and a drive right field, running over Noah Schrader, and he will make a running catch at the foul line to retire the side. Blake Van Balagoyen flies to right, but West Sioux takes back the lead. They go 2 runs on 3 hits in the inning. There was an error and 1 left on base. We go to the 5th in War Eagle Conference Baseball. West Sioux 3, Remsen St. Mary's 1 on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types would work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook. Insurance in Remsen. Stop by and see us. We sell personal and business, farm and crop, and health insurance. Offering insurance services from a variety of insurance companies, we can find the perfect fit for you. Call us today for a free quote. Visit our website or stop into our office downtown Remsen. That's Matkin Insurance in Remsen.
We go to the top of the fifth inning. Remsen St. Mary's, with just one run on 2 hits so far, will send up Levi Waldschmidt in the number 9 spot. Then the top of the order, Spencer Shorg and Blaine Harpenow to face Seth Selker, who has now been staked to a 3-1 lead. 2 runs in the bottom of the 4th by the Falcons. They lead 3-1 heading into the 5th. Here's Waldschmidt, who grounded out to the pitcher back in the 2nd. He's 0 for 1. He will take a strike, and it's 0-1. Our game about an hour and 10 minutes old on this Wednesday night. Swinging a foul, and it's 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff batter, Levi Waldschmidt, batting in the number 9 spot for St. Mary's. St. Mary's trailing 3-1 here in the top of the 5th. Selker with the sign from Kopic. The 0-2 pitch. Ooh. You could hear the crowd go, ooh. We just amplified it, and the count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. That one didn't miss by much, as you can tell. 1-2 pitch. Outside, and it's 2-2. Top of the order, and Spencer Shorg waiting on deck. Wind by Selker, and the 2-2 pitch. Swing, and a bouncer right back to Selker. Easy play to first. And there's one away for the second time in the game. Levi Waldschmidt is retired 1-3, out number 1 of the Remsen St. Mary's 5th. Here's the top of the order, and Spencer Shorg, who reached on an error, caught stealing second in the first, lined out to short in the third, so officially 0 for 2. 3-1. West Sioux over Remsen St. Mary's here in the top of the 5th, and the pitch. Strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Again, our next Remsen St. Mary's broadcast from Fuller Digital Solutions, Monday, baseball against Unity Christian in Remsen at 7:30. 0-1 pitch, missed inside, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. And next week, 4th of July week already, and the 3rd week of this condensed season for Iowa high school baseball and softball. 1-1 pitch, outside, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch, swing and a long, loud foul to the right. And the count is 2-2. So after Monday with baseball, Fuller Digital Solutions on Thursday, July 2nd, will have softball against Akron Westfield from Sunrise Park at around 7:30. And there's strike 3 called. And Spencer Shorg strikes out for the 4th strikeout of the game for Seth Selker. 2 away now in the Remsen St. Mary's 5th, with West Sioux leading 3-1. Here's Blaine Harpenow, who flew out to center, hit by a pitch. He's 0 for 1. And he will take ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Just missed. And Seth Selker with a long, loving look to the umpire, and it's 2-0. The 2-0, there's a strike, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. So quickly, 2 up and 2 down in the Remsen St. Mary's 5th. West Sioux leading the Hawks 3-1 here in War Eagle Conference Baseball here in Hayward. 2-1 pitch. That's in for a strike, and it's 2-2. So for about, I think, the 5th time tonight, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down, nobody on, top of the 5th. West Sioux by 2, 3-1 over Remsen St. Mary's. Selker with the 2-2 pitch outside, and the count is full to Blaine Harpenow. Skylar Waldschmidt, the catcher, would be next. 88 pitches thrown so far by Selker. 75 by his counterpart for St. Mary's, Jackson Bunkers. There's a swing and a miss, strike 3. 5th strikeout of the game for Seth Selker, and for the first time, a team is retired in order, and that's Remsen St. Mary's. So nothing across as we go to the bottom of the 5th. 3-1 West Sioux over Remsen St. Mary's on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Pinnacle Performance in Correctionville. When you want the most from your diesel, whether it's for fun or for work or on the farm, it's Pinnacle Performance. The reviews say it all. Quality work, the proper diagnostic equipment and resources for the high performance you're looking for. It's Pinnacle Performance.
EverTech, we believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
We go to the bottom of the 5th inning in War Eagle Conference softball here at Bud Kemper Field in Haywarden. West Sioux undefeated at 3-0, leading Remsen St. Mary's undefeated at 4-0, 3-1. For the Falcons here in the 5th, Austin Wilbert, Seth Selker, and Levi Kopic. Here comes Austin Wilbert, RBI double in the 1st, and a double in the 3rd. Half of West Sioux's hits are doubles tonight, and the pitch by Bunkers to start off the bottom of the 5th in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. Seth Selker waiting on deck for the Falcons. And the 0-1, swinging a pop-up right side. Second baseman Levi Waldschmidt will make the catch, and there's one away. Wilbert pops up to second for out number 1 of the West Sioux 5th, and here comes Seth Selker. 0 for 2 with a pop-up to second in the 1st, struck out looking in the 3rd. 3-1 West Sioux over Remsen St. Mary's here in the bottom of the 5th. And the pitch. Swing and a foul, strike 1. The 0-1, swing and a drive, left field and over the head of Xavier Gallus all the way to the fence for extra bases. Seth Selker with the 4th double of the game for West Sioux, 7 hits in all. And that'll bring up Levi Kopic. And a courtesy runner for the pitcher, number 1, Avery Milliken, to run for Selker. 4 doubles out of the 7 hits that West Sioux has so far tonight. And here comes, as a runner at second with 1 out, for Levi Kopic, and the pitch up high, ball 1. Aiden Sweetsow waiting on deck. Here's the 1-0 strike, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Six strikeouts so far for Bunkers. Couple looks at second, and the 1-1 pitch up high, 2-1. Again, West Sioux with 7 hits, 4 of them doubles. Remsen St. Mary's in the first 2 innings got a couple hits with a run, and that's it. 2-1 pitch, swing and a bouncer, knocked over by the second baseman, rounding third, no, stopping, as a good throw by Blaine Harpino from short will keep the courtesy runner Milliken at third. So a single for Kopmans. And here comes Aiden Sweetsow. 8 hits in the game now for West Sioux. Sweetsow struck out swinging in the second and struck out swinging in the fourth, both to start the second and fourth innings, respectively. But now West Sioux with something cooking, runners at the corners, and only 1 out in a 3-1 lead here in the bottom of the 5th. And now a throw to first. They've got the runner between first and second, and the tag is made, and there's 2 down. So the courtesy runner for Levi Kopmans is caught stealing on a 1-3-6 play for out number 2. And the count to Aiden Sweetsow, well, there's no count as of yet. But there's still a runner at third with 2 down in a 3-1 West Sioux lead. And the pitch by Bunkers, swing and a miss, and it's strike 1. The 1-strike pitch, right down Broadway, and it's 1 ball or no balls and 2 strikes. So Jackson Bunkers trying to keep the runner at third. He's ahead in the count to Sweetsow, 0-2. Waldschmidt with the sign, Bunkers ready, and the 0-2 pitch, way high and inside. And the count 1-2. Looking ahead at the top of the 6th for Remsen St. Mary's, 3, 4, and 5. Skylar Waldschmidt, Jackson Bunkers, and Braden Rickey, as the Hawks need to get the bats going. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a foul back to the screen. We'll do it again at 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out, runner at third. 3-1 West Sioux over St. Mary's here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Bunkers taking a look around. And the 1-2 pitch, missing, a 2-2 count. So another round of 2s at 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, runner at third. West Sioux by 2 here in the bottom of the 5th, 3-1. 2-2 pitch, swing and a foul as the count rides along at 2-2. Bunkers ready. Another 2-2 pitch, high and inside, full count. First base is open with the courtesy runner at third. That is Avery Milliken. Now Bunkers with the payoff pitch, swing and a drive, right field, and right fielder Noah Schrader will make the catch to retire the side. In the inning, no runs on 2 hits. There were no errors and 1 left. We go to the 6th, Remsen St. Mary's needs to rally. They only have 2 more at-bats, trailing West Sioux 3-1 from Fuller Digital Solutions.
Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types would work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook. Insurance in Remsen. Stop by and see us. We sell personal and business, farm and crop, and health insurance. Offering insurance services from a variety of insurance companies, we can find the perfect fit for you. Call us today for a free quote. Visit our website or stop into our office downtown Remsen. That's Matkin Insurance in Remsen.
We go to the top of the 6th inning. West Sioux 3, Remsen St. Mary's 1 in War Eagle Conference Baseball. Remsen St. Mary's has a single and a double and a run in the first 2 innings, but that's it. Great job by Seth Selker of West Sioux to keep this potent offense for St. Mary's down, and Skylar Waldschmidt to lead it off. The catcher singled in the first, flew out to left in the third. He is 1 for 2. 3, 4, and 5 for Remsen St. Mary's here in the top of the 6th, down to their last 6 outs for the game. And a pitch missing for ball 2 from Selker, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. (2-0), swing and a miss by Waldschmidt with Jackson Bunkers waiting on deck and Braden Rickey to follow, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. As a matter of fact, in the last 3 innings, Remsen St. Mary's has had just 2 base runners. The 2-1 low, and it's 3 balls and 1 strike. Blaine Harpenaugh was on in the 3rd, and Braden Rickey was on in the 4th, and that is it. The 3-1, there's a strike. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Skylar Waldschmidt. Leading off for Remsen St. Mary's in the top of the 6th with a 3-1 West Sioux lead. The 3-2 pitch. And ball 4. And the, I believe, first walk given up by Seth Selker of West Sioux. He's hit 3 batters tonight. And here's Jackson Bunkers. Bunkers reached on a fielder's choice in the first, flew out to right in the third. He's 0 for 2. 3-1 West Sioux over Remsen St. Mary's here in the top of the 6th inning. 95 pitches now for Seth Selker on the mound for West Sioux. And the pitch, swing and a foul, strike 1. Runner away from first for the Hawks. And the 0-1 outside, 1 ball and 1 strike to Jackson Bunkers, who has thrown 91 pitches so far for West Sioux, or for Remsen St. Mary's, I should say. 1-1 pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-2. We have some action in the bullpen for St. Mary's. 1-2 pitch, swing and a foul. And it's still 1-2. Looks like Sean Cronin is warming up with the catcher, Skylar Waldschmidt, down the left field line. A look at first by Seth Selker of West Sioux. The The 1-2 to Bunkers, swing and a drive into center field. That will fall in for a base hit. And Bunkers digging for second, but now he'll go. Now he's caught in a rundown between first and second. Runner trying to come home, and the throw is over the head of Seth Soker. Oh, a run could have scored for St. Mary's. But for Remsen St. Mary's, Jackson Bunkers will get credit for a single. Skylar Waldschmidt will reach third. There's got to be a throwing error somewhere in here. And here's Braden Rickey. West Sioux, or now Remsen St. Mary's, I should say, with runners at second and third, and nobody out for Braden Rickey, who is 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a hit batsman. The pitch, strike, and it's 0-1. Again, with Waldschmidt reaching on a single, I believe Brendan Fish is the courtesy runner for Waldschmidt at first. The pitch low, and it's 1 strike. Nice snag by catcher Levi Kopic. 3-1 West Sioux here in the top of the sixth, but Remsen St. Mary's threatening with the tying run, or the tying run at second with nobody out. So 1 strike to Rickey with Xavier Gallus waiting on deck. Sulker ready. And the pitch. And back to the backstop, but rebounding right back to catcher Levi Kopic. So at third, Brendan Fish couldn't move, and the count is 2 strike. So Seth Sulker, like Jackson Bunkers did in the fourth inning, running into a little trouble here. Runners at second and third, nobody out. Here's the 2-1, in for a strike, and it's 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes to Braden Rickey. Two pitch. As Rickey laid off, pitches outside, and the count now full at 3 balls and 2 strikes with first base open. That was the 105th pitch by Seth Sulker of West Sioux tonight. So Rickey trying to get a solid single to drive in 2, and the payoff pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3, and there's 1 away. 6th strikeout of the game for Seth Sulker of West Sioux, 1 away, in the Remsen St. Mary's 6 for Xavier Gallus. Gallus doubled and scored the only Remsen St. Mary's run in the second, struck out looking in the fourth. He is 1 for 2. 8 hits for West Sioux, only 3 for Remsen St. Mary's, and there's a strike to Gallus, and it's 0-1. Jeremy Koink, the center fielder, waiting on deck. Time is called. Coach Dean Harpenow, the third base coach, assistant Tyler Delperdang, coaching first for St. Mary's. The 0-1 missing for a 1 strike count. And there's one of those, what? Oh, and it's 1 strike. One pitch, swing and a miss at a fastball, and it's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 on, top of the 6th. Remsen St. Mary's trailing West Sioux 3-1, trying to get some offense going. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3, and there's 2 down. 7th strikeout of the game for Seth Salker of West Sioux, the second strikeout of the inning. And it's up to Jeremy Koink. And now time is called as the pitch count is up to 110. And Salker will come out of the game to a round of applause from the West Sioux fans. So 3-1 lead here in the top of the sixth for West Sioux over Remsen St. Mary's. Will try to get the pitching change for you here. Tell you what, let's take this time out. You're watching Remsen St. Mary's baseball from Fuller Digital Solutions.
Carpet and floor covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types would work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook. Insurance in Remsen. Stop by and see us. We sell personal and business, farm and crop, and health insurance. Offering insurance services from a variety of insurance companies, we can find the perfect fit for you. Call us today for a free quote. Visit our website or stop into our office downtown Remsen. That's Matkin Insurance in Remsen. Pinnacle Performance in Correctionville. When you want the most from your diesel, whether it's for fun or for work or on the farm, it's Pinnacle Performance. The reviews say it all. Quality work, the proper diagnostic equipment and resources for the high performance you're looking for. It's Pinnacle Performance.
We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
We go to the bottom of the sixth inning as we're tied at 3. Remsen St. Mary's coming up with a big 2-out, 2-run single by Jeremy Koink to tie it up. And now the starting pitcher for Remsen St. Mary's is now gone. Skylar Waldschmidt, right-handed thrower wearing number 20, on the mound for St. Mary's. He has appeared in one game with 2 innings. He's given up a hit, has 3 strikeouts, and a couple walks. And leading off for West Sioux here in the bottom of the 6th is Dylan Wiggins, who has walked and doubled and scored. He is 1 for 1 with a run scored. Jordan Mueller, Mason Kopic to follow. And the first pitch from Waldschmidt is in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1, and it hit him. First hit batsman by Remsen St. Mary's pitching. So with a runner at first and nobody out, here's Jordan Mueller. A 3-all tie here in the bottom of the 6th inning. So Waldschmidt from the stretch and the pitch. There's a strike, and it's 0-1. Time is called. Trying to figure out the other defensive changes for St. Mary's. There were some defensive changes for West Sioux in the top of this inning, and the pitch squaring around a bunt is Jordan Mueller, and he fouls it back for strike 2. So 0-2. Again, Skylar Waldschmidt replacing Jackson Bunkers here in the bottom of the 6th with the score tied at 3. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and there's one away. First strikeout in relief for Waldschmidt of Remsen St. Mary's, one away in the West Sioux 6th. And here's Mason Kopic, who is 2 for 2 with a run batted in and a run scored from the number 9 spot. 3-3 tie here in the bottom of the 6th. And the pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Mason now playing second base as he started in right field. The 0-1. There's a strike, and quickly 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 on. Dylan Wiggins leading off of first for West Sioux in the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and there's 2 down. Mason Kopic, strikeout number 2 in the inning for Skylar Waldschmidt. And here comes the top of the order. And the pitcher, Bryce Kopic, who has walked and scored, popped out to the pitcher, RBI single in the 4th. 3-3 tie here in the bottom of the 6th with a runner at first. So both starting pitchers now not involved in the decision. Again, Jackson Bunker started as he gave up 3 runs on 8 hits. There goes the runner, pitches a strike, throw down to second, and it is in time to retire the side. Dylan Wiggins on a great throw by the catcher throws out Wiggins on a caught stealing 2-4 to retire the side. So Bryce Kopic will be the batter in the bottom of the 7th to lead it off for West Sioux in the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We go to the 7th. Remsen St. Mary's 3, West Sioux 3 from Fuller Digital Solutions.
Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types would work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook. Insurance in Remsen. Stop by and see us. We sell personal and business, farm and crop, and health insurance. Offering insurance services from a variety of insurance companies, we can find the perfect fit for you. Call us today for a free quote. Visit our website or stop into our office downtown Remsen. That's Matkin Insurance in Remsen.
We go to the top of the 7th inning. What else would you expect from 2 undefeated teams in War Eagle Conference baseball? Remsen St. Mary's 3, West Sioux 3. Levi Waldschmidt to lead it off. He is grounded out to the pitcher twice in the 2nd and the 5th innings. He is 0 for 2. Then the top of the order, Spencer Shorg and Blaine Harpenow. And the pitch from Bryce Kopic in his 2nd inning of relief. And it's 1-0. So 9-1-2 for Remsen St. Mary's in the pitch. There's a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. So again, both starting pitchers, Seth Selker for West Sioux, Jackson Bunkers from Remsen St. Mary's, out of the game, not involved in the decision. Here's a swing and a foul by Levi, and it's 1-2. Again, Remsen St. Mary's with 1 run and a couple hits in the first 2 innings. Then a big 2-out, 2-run single by Jeremy Koink to tie it up at 3. 1-2 pitch. Upstairs, 1-2. So here's the defensive changes that we have for West Sioux against Bryce Kopic on the mound. Mason Kopic at 2nd. Jordan Mueller in right. Seth Sulker is in at 1st. Here's a fly ball to center. Austin Wilbert will make the catch. Levi Waldschmidt flies to center for out number 1 of the Remsen St. Mary's 7th. And here's the top of the order, Spencer Shorg. Reached on an error, lined out to short, struck out swinging. He is 0 for 3. Remsen St. Mary's 3, West Sioux 3 here in the top of the 7th. And 1 out, nobody on in the pitch. Up high, ball 1. Looking ahead at the bottom of the 7th for West Sioux, it'll be the top of their order. The 1-0 upstairs, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0. Outside, ball 3-0 the count. Bryce Kopic in relief of Seth Sulker on the mound for West Sioux. Behind in the count to Shorg at the top of the order in the pitch. Ball 4, he walked him. That is just the second walk given up by West Sioux pitching. So the go-ahead run for Remsen St. Mary's at first with one out for Blaine Harpenow, who was flown out to center, hit by a pitch, and struck out swinging in his last at-bat in the fifth. 3-3 tie here in the top of the seventh. The pitch, outside, ball 1. Our game about 10 minutes away from being 2 hours old. Just a nice, calm, still night here in Hawarden for some good War Eagle Conference baseball between two undefeated teams. The 1-0 missing for ball 2. A little hop on the mound by Bryce Kopic. The count is 2 balls and no strikes to Blaine Harpenow. Here's the 2-0. There's the strike. 2 balls and 1 strike with the pitcher, Skylar Waldschmidt, waiting on deck. The 2-1 missing for ball 3, 3-1 the count. Some of the West Sioux grandstand umpires getting into the game. 3-1 pitch, low ball 4, 2 on with 1 out for Remsen St. Mary's here in the 7th. Second straight walk given up by Bryce Kopic in relief. So time is called as Brian Engelman out to talk to his pitcher. And here's the pitcher, Skylar Waldschmidt, who singled in the first, flew out to left in the third, walked and scored in the 6th. 3-3 tie here in the top of the 7th. Again, Remsen St. Mary's 4-0, 4-0 in the War Eagle Conference. West Sioux 3-0, 3-0 in the War Eagle. And we have seen a good one tonight. So Kopic from the stretch with 2 runners on and a pitch low for ball 1. Again, Seth Sulker of West Sioux, Jackson Bunkers of Remsen St. Mary's, the starting pitchers, out of the game, not involved in the decision. Here's a swing and a pop foul, but it'll hit the screen to the right, and the count 1 ball and 1 strike. Hawks 3, Falcons 3 here in the top of the 7th inning. Kopic with the look at second. And the pitch. Strike. Maybe a little high. And the count is 1-2. Maybe. Just maybe. The sign. And the pitch. Outside, ball 2, 2-2 the count. So 2-2 pitch coming from Bryce Kopic to Skylar Waldschmidt. And here it is. Did it hit him? Nope. Inside, ball 3. The count is full with runners at first and second with 1 out. So Spencer Shorg at second. Blaine Harpenow at first will take a decent lead but will not be running. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a foul. And the count rides along at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Again, we're at Bud Kemper Field in Hawarden on a beautiful night for War Eagle Conference baseball. And a good game to go along with it. Remsen St. Mary's and West Sioux tied at 3. The payoff pitch again. Bouncing ball right side, base hit. Here's a runner around third. He will score, and Remsen St. Mary's, for the first time tonight, has the lead. It's 4-3 on a one-out RBI single by the pitcher Waldschmidt. Brendan Fish will run for him at first, but Waldschmidt, with his second hit of the game, scoring Spencer Short from third, and Blaine Harpenow all the way to third. Jackson Bunkers now will bat. So Remsen St. Mary's has rallied from a 3-1 deficit to take their first lead of the game at 4-3 here in the top of the seventh. One out and runners at the corners for Bunkers, who has reached on a fielder's choice, flown out to right, singled and scored in his last at bat in the sixth. So now Bryce Koprick and Levi Waldschmidt, the pitchers of record for both teams respectively. Here's a strike to Jackson, and it's 0-1. So Fish away from first, Harpenow away from third. From the stretch, Bryce Kopic will deal 0-1, and they try the squeeze, and it's successful. Here's a throw to first, and the run is in, and the sacrifice is made on the squeeze. Jackson Bunkers is a 1-3 sacrifice for out number 2, but he will get credit for the run batted in. Blaine Harpenow scores from third to make it 5-3, and here comes Braden Rickey. Rickey struck out swinging in the second, hit by a pitch in the fourth, struck out swinging last inning. So now there's just one on. That's Brendan Fish running for Skylar Waldschmidt. And here's a wild pitch, and going to third is Fish running for Waldschmidt. So a runner at third with 2 down and 2 in. 5-3, Remsen St. Mary's in War Eagle Conference baseball. The 1-0, swing and a miss. So again, for West Sioux in the bottom of the seventh, Bryce Kopic, Blake Van Balagoyan, and Austin Wilbert, but they have 3 out of their 8 hits tonight. Here's a pitch outside. Here comes a runner home. There will be a play, and he is safe. He got under the tag of the pitcher, Bryce Kopic. Brendan Fish will score on a wild pitch, and 3 runs now here in the top of the seventh by Remsen St. Mary's, as they have doubled up. West Sioux 6-3, still with 2 outs. Now the bases are empty. And the count 2-1 to Braden Rickey with Xavier Gallus waiting on deck. Here's the 2-1. Low, ball 2. What's the count? Is it 3-1? All right. Scoreboard says 3-1. Let's find out. The 3-1 pitch by Kopic. Ground ball, base hit, left side. Braden Rickey with a 2-out single. Only the second hit of the inning. And now, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 hits in the game for Remsen St. Mary's, but 4 of them have helped to score 5 runs in a 6-3 lead here with 2 outs in the top of the seventh. And here comes Xavier Gallus, who doubled and scored the first Remsen St. Mary's run in the second, struck out looking in the fourth, struck out swinging in the sixth. 6-3, Remsen St. Mary's here in the seventh, and the pitch. Outside, ball 1. So a long top of the seventh, as our game is now 2 hours old on this Wednesday night. Here's the 1-0. Outside, good stop by catcher Levi Kopic, and the count is 2 balls and no strikes. So Bryce Kopic, the pitcher of record, will deal it high. And it's 3-0. Again, Levi Waldschmidt led off this inning with a fly ball to center. Spencer Shorg and Blaine Harpino both walked. Here is a bouncing ball, backhanded by the third baseman, throw to first, and it is past the first baseman. The runners will advance on the throwing error. Xavier Gallus will reach second on a two-base error, and Braden Rickey is at second. And here comes the eighth man to bat in this inning, Jeremy Koink, who had hit by a pitch, sacrificed in the fourth, a big two-out, two-run single in the sixth to tie the score at 3. It's 6-3. Remsen St. Mary's here in the top of the seventh, and Remsen St. Mary's not done with the inning. 3 runs in, 2 in scoring position, bouncing ball, and it's through for a base hit. 1 run will score. Rickey from third. Here comes a throw home, and he is tagged out at the plate to retire the side. So an RBI single by Jeremy Koink. Braden Rickey will score, but Xavier Gallus thrown out the plate for out number 3. But Remsen St. Mary scores 4 runs. They do it on just 2 hits. In the inning, there was an error, and there was 1 left on base. We go to the bottom of the 7th, the last chance for West Sioux in a 7-3 Remsen St. Mary's lead from Fuller Digital Solutions.
Pinnacle Performance in Correctionville. When you want the most from your diesel, whether it's for fun or for work or on the farm, it's Pinnacle Performance. The reviews say it all. Quality work, the proper diagnostic equipment and resources for the high performance you're looking for. It's Pinnacle Performance.
We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
We go to the bottom of the 7th, and here's a strike to Bryce Kopic at the top of the order for West Sioux, trailing 7-3. Remsen St. Mary's with a 5-run rally in the 6th and 7th innings to take the lead for the first time and lead by 4 as the Falcons down to their final 3 outs. Here's a ground ball to third. Up with it, Spencer Shorg, throw to first, and it is in time as Bryce Kopic had walked and scored, popped up to the pitcher. RBI single in the 4th, but he starts off the 7 as he's out 5-3 for out number 1. Here comes Blake Van Balagoyen, who struck out swinging in the 1st, struck out looking in the 3rd, flew out to right in the 4th. Again, both these teams undefeated. Remsen St. Mary's at 4-0, and West Sioux 3-0. Now the Falcons down to their final 2 outs for the game, and the pitch upstairs for ball 1. Austin Wilbert, the center fielder, waiting on deck. From the stretch, here's a swing and a foul. Again, Skylar Waldschmidt came in the 6th inning, and he is retired 3 out of 4 batters. So he not only gets a good relief appearance, he stands to win the game. The 1-1 pitch, that missed for a 2-ball, 1-strike count. There have been a few ooh and ahs on pitches tonight, let's just say that. The 2-1, swing and a miss at a fastball, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on, bottom of the 7th. Remsen St. Mary's with a 7-3 lead over West Sioux. Skylar Waldschmidt ready. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a foul outside of third, and we'll do it again at 2-2. Our next broadcast of Remsen St. Mary's baseball Monday night in Remsen against Unity Christian at 7:30. Haven't heard how St. Mary's softball did up in Ireton against West Sioux. We do know they were trailing 5-3 in the fourth. Here's a pitch inside to Balagoyan, and the count is full at 3-2. They rallied and 1-8-6. Thank you. And the pitch, swing and a drive, and into left field for a base hit. Blake Van Balagoyan with the 9th hit of the game for West Sioux, and we understand that the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks softball team rallied for an 8-6 win against West Sioux up in Ireton tonight. Thank you for the score. Here comes Austin Wilbert, who doubled to drive in a run in the first, doubled in the third, popped up to second to begin the fifth. He is 2 for 3. And the pitch in for a strike from Skylar Waldschmidt, and it's 0-1. So no doubt a hard-fought game in the War Eagle Conference here in baseball in Hawarden tonight. Remsen St. Mary's leads 7-3 here in the bottom of the seventh. 1 out, 1 on in the pitch. Up high for a 1-ball, 1-strike count. Our game about 2 hours and 5 minutes old. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a drive into right field, and that's a base hit. So back-to-back hits by Blake Van Balagoyan and Austin Wilbert of West Sioux. All of a sudden, West Sioux has something cooking with 2 on, 1 out, trailing by 4, 7-3. And here's Seth Sulker. Seth was the starting pitcher. He's now playing first. Popped up to second in the first, struck out looking in the third, doubled in the fifth. West Sioux with 4 doubles. And there's another single. No, snag. Here's a throw to second, double play, and the ball game is over. Seth Sulker lines to Blaine Harpenow for out number 2, and Blake Van Balagoyan caught off second for the third out to retire the side. So in the bottom of the seventh for West Sioux, what a way to end it on a double play for Remsen St. Mary's. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and there was 1 left on base. The final score in War Eagle Conference softball is Remsen St. Mary's 7 and West Sioux 3. So with the win, St. Mary's now 5-0. 5-0 in the War Eagle Conference. West Sioux falls to 3-1. 3-1 in the War Eagle Conference. A big 5-run rally by Remsen St. Mary's in the 6th and 7th innings to get the win, to stay undefeated. But what more could you ask from a great game here in Hawarden on a beautiful evening for baseball? We'll be back to wrap things up. This is Remsen St. Mary's Baseball from Fuller Digital Solutions.
Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types would work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook. Insurance in Remsen. Stop by and see us. We sell personal and business, farm and crop, and health insurance. Offering insurance services from a variety of insurance companies. We can find the perfect fit for you. Call us today for a free quote. Visit our website or stop into our office downtown Remsen. That's Matkin Insurance in Remsen. Pinnacle Performance in Correctionville. When you want the most from your diesel, whether it's for fun or for work or on the farm, it's Pinnacle Performance. The reviews say it all. Quality work, the proper diagnostic equipment and resources for the high performance you're looking for. It's Pinnacle Performance.
Tech, we believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
Welcome back to Bud Kemper Field in Hawarden, Iowa, along with our producer, Adam Morse, Joe Van Gore, and what a game we had tonight here in Hawarden in War Eagle Conference Baseball. Remsen St. Mary's, one of the better teams in 1A in Iowa, stay unbeaten with a rally to win 7-3 over West Sioux. Remsen St. Mary's with the win 5-0, 5-0 in the War Eagle Conference. West Sioux falls to 3-1, 3-1 in the War Eagle Conference. Before we continue, a hi to a Remsen St. Mary's fan in Olathe, Kansas. We thank you for joining us online on the webcast on YouTube and Fuller Digital Solutions. Well, Remsen St. Mary's, after falling behind 1-0 after the first, tied it in the second. But nothing doing for the Hawks until 2 runs in the sixth, a big 2-out, 2-run single by Jeremy Koink, and then they score 4 runs in the top of the seventh to take their first lead of the game and get the win 7-3. West Sioux with a run in the first and 2 in the fourth, but they couldn't hold the 3-1 lead as Remsen St. Mary's rallies to win 7-3. For West Sioux, 3 runs on 10 hits, 3 errors, 7 left. The losing pitcher, Bryce Kopic, who came in relief of Seth Sulker. Sulker goes 5 2/3 innings, tagged with 3 out of the 7 runs on 3 hits, striking out 7, walking 1, and hitting 3 batters. But again, Kopic, after he relieved Sulker in the sixth, gave up that 2-out, 2-run single to Jeremy Koink to tie the score at 3. For Remsen St. Mary's, 7 runs on 7 hits, 1 error, 6 men left. The winning pitcher is Skylar Waldschmidt, who replaced Jackson Bunkers in the 6th inning. And what did he do? Well, he did give up a couple singles in the 7th, but he had a couple strikeouts to get the win. So again, Remsen St. Mary's goes to 5-0, 5-0 in the War Eagle Conference with a come-from-behind 7-3 win over West Sioux. Let's quickly check the offense for both these teams. West Sioux, with their 10 hits, had 4 doubles. Bryce Kopic had a single, a run batted in, and a run scored. Blake Van Balagoyen had a single. Austin Wilbert, the star of the night for West Sioux, 2 doubles, a run batted in, and also had a single, so he was 3 for 4 tonight. Seth Sulker had a double. Levi Kopman had a single. Dylan Wiggins had a double and a run scored, and Mason Kopic at the number 9 spot had 2 singles, a run batted in, and a run scored again. 10 hits for West Sioux here tonight. For Remsen St. Mary's, Spencer Shorg had a run scored. Blaine Harpenow with a run scored. Skylar Waldschmidt with 2 singles, a run batted in, and 2 runs scored. Jackson Bunkers with a single, a run batted in, and a run scored. Braden Rickey with a single and a run scored. Xavier Gallus with a double and a run scored. Jeremy Koink with a single, 2 singles, and 2 runs batted in. Again, it was his 2-out, 2-run single in the 6th that tied the score at 3. Jake Anderson had a ground-out RBI, part of the 7-hit attack for Remsen St. Mary's, and winning over West Sioux in a battle of unbeatens here in the War Eagle Conference 7-3. And in War Eagle Conference softball up in Ireton, Remsen St. Mary's rallies to beat West Sioux 8-6. Our next broadcast of Remsen St. Mary's baseball will be Monday in Remsen against Unity Christian. Should be on the air at around 7:30, and we hope you can join us then. Big thanks to our producer, Adam Morse, and to our sponsors. I'm Joe Van Gore. You've been watching Remsen St. Mary's Hawk Baseball from Fuller Digital Solutions. We bid you good night from Bud Kemper Field